Hi, my darlings. I haven't been recording videos for a while because I had this eye inflammation going on in my right eye. It's still here. However, I've heard today is eclipse, um, and I hope I'm right. And I felt like I've had my practice this past 2 hours, and somehow I felt I would love to record this video with my eyes half closed to share with you something, some insights that I've received. I just came out of silent retreat yesterday. It was again 3 day silent retreat that we have here in the community. And this time I also did fasting. And also I work with CBD oil. The CBD oil is known for relaxing the nervous system. So in this specific silent retreat, I've decided it kind of happened spontaneously that I started fasting, and then I've decided also at the same time to start my day with a few drops of CBD oil. And also because of my eye, I was the whole time with a band-aid on my eyes, so I was really in darkness most of the time. And for the first time, after sitting maybe in about 8, 9 silent retreats in total, for the first time during the silent retreat, I was able to find that when I focus on my breath, I connect to the sense of calm. Because normally I cannot. Normally in my life, whenever I focus on the breath, I would feel even more dysregulated. Or, yeah, I would start feeling dysregulated because I would start feeling different tensions in different places in the body, lots of discomfort. So, focusing on my breath never was experienced by me as calming. I've been trained as a yoga teacher. I've been practicing yoga for maybe more than 20 years now. And part of the yoga practice is focusing on the breath. That's the basis of the practice. But I never could do that, so I could never truly benefit from the practice. Because whenever I would focus on the breath, I would get so much tension coming up that I would dissociate. I would go back into the thought. It's like I could not stay in my body. It was just too much, too overwhelming to be here. And whenever I sit in the silent retreat, yeah, part of the teachings that we hear is that the direction is when we sit down to meditate, to focus on the breath, and just to notice how just focusing on the breath starts calming everything down. And for me, it was opposite. I found other tools to calm myself down, like listening to the birds, the sounds, the touch of the clothing on my skin that felt calming to me, but not my breath. So I was in silent retreats. I kept coming, kept returning back, but was using the tools that work for me. For my, sometimes even during meditation, I would be like, "Oh, this is overwhelmed. I'm going to be touching my body, like really touching till I become here." till I notice the breath comes in. And it will be the moment of coming back before I go away again. And that's what I've been using. And this silent retreat, maybe because of the combination of all this, the CBD oil that relaxes the nervous system and allows, when the nervous system is relaxed, I can be more present to my experience in the body without checking out into the mind. I can hold space for more discomfort. And also, because I wasn't eating, the whole food distraction wasn't there, so I was more available to being here. So I didn't need to entertain myself with the thoughts about the food. Or I didn't need to go and worry about what I've eaten, which I do because I have some issues with my gut. So there was more space. And the 3-day container where there was a structure, we had Buddhist Tibetan yoga practice, we had some Buddhist, it's Tibetan. They had meditations, everything was very, very structured. I did have to cook some meals. Which, to tell the truth, was a little bit distracting for me, but also good practice. Noticing how I judge myself when I can't stay as present. Or noticing how easily I get unpresent. And also a beautiful opportunity to serve and practice that. And working on cultivating the opening of the heart, which is a part of the service. But I want to come back to this combination of three, the CBD, the silent retreat, and the teachings on finding calmness in the breath. And no food. That did it for me. All of a sudden, I started noticing how, yes, I can find that sensation of calmness in my breath. It's there, even though it's very faint and there's first so many layers of discomfort. That sensation of calmness is there. Notice it's here coming down my eye because it's a lot for my eye to be open. And I do want to finish what I want to communicate. I hope you can hear me because I speak so quiet right now. Now it's 2 days past the retreat, and I notice I keep being able to find that sensation of the calm in the breath. I keep being able to, when I go to the breath, to notice the calmness. And it's a very tiny thing, yeah, tiny change that happened. But I feel it opens so many doors of the possibility of transformation, of coming back home, of being here, noticing the stories, choosing which ones I want to go into, if I want to go into anything at all. at this point. Or maybe what serves me the best is just to be here. And also seeing the true reason why I would want to go into a story. And you can see the only meaning I would go into the story. Because it feels good to go there. Thank you so much for letting me share all of this. It's so great for my integration, and I wonder how it landed at your end. Yeah, what was coming up for you as you were listening? You're welcome to leave that in comments, Sanmithya. I'm always so happy to hear from you. Sending so much love from my heart to yours, and see you again, I hope very soon.